Every night at exactly 10 p.m., Noah would look across the lake from his small cabin and see a single light glowing in the window of a house on the opposite shore. For 2 years, that light had appeared without fail. He never knew who lived there. He only knew that somehow it comforted him. After losing his wife several years earlier, Noah had withdrawn from the world. His children were grown. His friends lived far away. The quiet had become both his companion and his prison. But that little light reminded him that somewhere, someone else was awake beneath the same stars. One autumn evening, a powerful storm swept through the area. Fierce winds bent the trees and rain pounded the earth. At 10 p.m., Noah looked toward the lake. The light was dark. For the first time in 2 years, it wasn't there. He felt an unexpected concern. The next morning, he rowed across the lake. When he arrived, he found an elderly woman struggling to clear a fallen tree from her driveway. "Need a hand?" he asked. The woman smiled. "I was hoping someone would ask." Her name was Eleanor. For the next several hours, they worked together, talking between shovels and wheelbarrows. They discovered they shared a love of old music, books, gardening, and long evening walks. As the weeks passed, Noah found himself rowing across the lake more often, sometimes to help, sometimes for coffee, sometimes for no reason at all. One winter evening, they sat by Eleanor's fireplace watching snow drift outside. "I have a confession," Noah said. Eleanor raised an eyebrow. "For 2 years, I've been watching the light in your window." She laughed. "And I've been watching the light in yours." Noah looked surprised. "Really?" "Every night," she said softly. "It reminded me I wasn't alone." The room grew quiet, not an uncomfortable silence, the kind of silence two people share when words are no longer necessary. Months later, spring arrived. Flowers bloomed along the lake, and the world felt young again. One evening, Noah stood beside Eleanor on her porch as the sun disappeared beyond the water. "You know," he said, "I thought the best chapters of my life were already written." Eleanor slipped her hand into his. "So did I." They stood there together, watching the stars appear one by one. Neither of them had been searching for love. Neither had expected another beginning. Yet somehow life had quietly brought two lonely hearts together. And for the first time in many years, when Noah looked across the lake and saw the light in her window, he no longer felt alone. He felt home. The heart has a remarkable way of finding light again, even after its darkest seasons. It's never too late for a new beginning.